Hey, it's your guy Tyrrell back with the interviews. In today's video, we're going to briefly analyze the key role that Thibaut Courtois adopted in the build-up phase of Real Madrid's comfortable 5-0 win over Kairat Almaty. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to check out our recent Real Madrid uploads where we focused on how Arda Güler played a key role in this Champions League win over Kairat Almaty, and then also check out some videos where we break down the issue that Xabi Alonso experienced against Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby, and how Madrid was able to tear apart Levante along with Kylian Mbappe's key role in their win against Espanyol. So when we break it all down and we do look at the board, as stated in yesterday's upload, we had Real Madrid in a 4-2-3-1 with Arda Güler just in behind Mbappe, and you also witnessed Kairat Almaty in a 4-4-2. Now in today's video specifically, we're going to give some love to Thibaut Courtois because he did play a key role in Madrid bypassing this front six and ultimately getting Madrid into great positions by bypassing the press that Kairat Almaty were looking to impose on Madrid when they attempted to build out of the back. Now ultimately, when you look at a 4-4-2 against a 4-2-3-1, you'll have the front two closing down the center backs, the wide players closing down Fran Garcia and Asensio, and then you have Arad and Casabulat stepping towards Ceballos and Tchouaméni. That does leave Arda Güler space in between the lines, and that's where you need a center back to step forward, and if not, then Arda Güler's free in that midfield zone. As stated in yesterday's video, there were several scenarios where Madrid were able to bypass and exploit this defensive approach from the host, whether it be in the middle third or the final third. But when we look to Madrid looking to build out of the back, the only times that they were able to get themselves into good positions outside of Courtois was when you had either Tchouaméni or Ceballos splitting the two center backs. And in those situations, what you can end up seeing was that the front two could sit in between that central midfielder, and then they could use their two midfielders, Arad and Casabulat, to deal with Arda Güler and the midfielder that's remaining central in an advanced position. So while it was clear that Housen, Tchouaméni, and Ceballos did a very good job of unlocking this front six to find Arda Güler in pockets of space when they dropped off into a mid or a deep block, what ended up happening was that when the host looked to press higher up the pitch, that's where you ended up seeing Courtois get on the ball in a few scenarios, and his passing ability to find Arda Güler or play over the top was impactful. And many of these scenarios is just a combination of the host's front six stepping towards the Madrid backline and Tchouaméni and Ceballos, and once Courtois was on the ball, he would drag some pressure from one of the center forwards, but two scenarios happened here. If Arda Güler dropped deeper and wasn't followed by a center back, Courtois could find him, and if a center back was dragged out by Arda Güler, it would create a lot of space out in the channels or in behind over the top for Mbappe or Vinny Jr. to break into. Here we're going to isolate three examples where you witness Courtois' passing ability getting Madrid into advanced positions or in legitimate goal-scoring positions. The first one sees him bypassing the midfield bank as they do look to close down Tchouaméni and Ceballos in Real Madrid's third, and that's where you witness Arda Güler dropping into that space between the lines. He drags away the center back and is able to pull him out of position with a quick turn to his right, and from there he slides the ball out towards Vinny Jr. to get him in a 1v1 down the left channel. If you look to one of Madrid's better chances in this game, you could see that Asensio and Ceballos are pressed out of the game, and Housen's marker is looking to apply pressure towards Courtois, but it's too late, and he ends up sliding the ball around the midfielder for Arda Güler, dropping in towards his own half. From here, Güler drags away the center back who doesn't get too tight, and from there, Güler's able to turn and face himself towards goal, and he locates the run of Mbappe breaking in towards the left channel and behind. He clips the ball in towards that space, and Mbappe does well to bring the ball down, and you can see that he drags two defenders towards him, which creates space for Vinny Jr. to break free down the left channel. From there, Mbappe bypasses the defender that's applying pressure. Vinny Jr. is able to carry the ball in towards the penalty area, and he does a very good job of picking out Mbappe's free run towards the 6-yard box. He splits the two defenders. However, from this position, Mbappe first times an effort wide of the net. And then in the build-up to Madrid's second goal that ultimately killed off the game, you could see Courtois playing a long ball over the top with all of their central midfielders in their own penalty area and Mastantuono in his own third. From there, Courtois' ball ball over the top, bypasses both center backs, and it plays an Mbappe free from the halfway circle, and from there he's able to carry the ball in towards the penalty area and chip the goalkeeper flawlessly to help ensure Madrid claimed all 3 points. So as you can see, although this was far from the sternest test Xabi Alonso's men will encounter over the course of the season, it was promising to see Courtois' passing ability serve as a reliable outlet to consistently bypass the press and help Real Madrid swiftly progress into attacking zones.